Hello, I'm Becca with NSTV, and this is The Fix, the show that follows the campaign really closely and keeps the candidates on their toes. So let's go and have a little chat. So from your manifesto, you've obviously got loads of sporting experience. What sport do you play? What's your favourite aspect of the sporting world at uni?
I myself play two sports. I play rugby and cricket, and I'm also kind of part of the Engage programme as an ambassador. I think my favourite part is probably just the different opportunities that are available. I mean, you can still be part of a sports club but also try loads of different things, go along to sessions if you want to, because there's so many opportunities out there for all the students.
So you just mentioned there the Engage programme. Can you talk to me about this a little bit further?
Okay, so the Engage programme is part of the UN Sport initiative, and it's for social and beginner sport. So if you've got sports membership, all the sessions are free. If you don't, it's only £2 a session. It's kind of turn up and play. There's no commitment, no strings attached. You can go along 1 week. If you don't fancy it the next week, you don't have to. It's a great opportunity to just kind of go along, try as many different things as you want. If you want to go every week, fantastic, that's brilliant. But it's just about kind of getting more people engaged in sport without the commitment or the price of potentially sports clubs.
So apart from celebrating, if you get the role, what will be your first step?
I think the first thing to do obviously would be to speak to Bramley, who's in at the moment, and make sure that I'm in the right place and understand everything that he's implemented to kind of take that forward even more next year. I do think one of the main things to kind of really crack on with is to look at the live streaming of games. I think it is achievable, but it's realistically one that is probably going to take a lot longer than some of the other ones. You know, there's always going to be logistical and financial problems with that. It is something that I think is realistic and we can get over, but because of the time scale, you know, obviously you're only in office for a year, so that would be one of the things that I'd really like to get on with straight away to make sure that by the end of the year we've implemented it.
First of all, looking at your manifesto, you've got loads of experience. Can you talk us about it and how you think it will help you?
Yeah, sure. I mean, so since my first year, I was elected as the Joint Honours Course Rep for History, which has been a fantastic thing for all 3 years I've done. So I've spoken to so many different students across all of the different history courses, modules. So I have a lot of experience with gathering student opinions, which is obviously crucial for something like an education officer.
You're thinking about implementing an open Moodle. Why do you think this will benefit students?
Okay, so this is a big one under my transparency for module choices. I believe that students, whilst we have a fantastic range of different modules for almost all of our different courses, students don't quite know enough information about these different ones. And so by having an open Moodle, you can look at the modules beforehand, you can look at the notes, you can look at the lectures, you can look at the handouts, see all of the detail that's in there and actually decide whether that's the right one for you.
So why should students vote for you in comparison to other candidates?
Always a difficult one. So I would say I do know what's achievable. Having worked with the Education Network since my first year, I've seen changes, I've seen people try to implement things. I have a certain level of knowing what will work and what won't. I'm also incredibly passionate about students and affecting change and students taking responsibility for that change.
So going on to your aims, your manifesto, accessibility, inclusivity and equality. These are your 3 main points. Can you talk to us about them?
Yes, absolutely. So first one's accessibility. I feel like the university has a lot of services, but as a student, no one knows how to access them. So I'm going to try and do an online portal, like a link that says go/link. You go straight to your query. So let's just say you go/Crips. You'll find out about the doctors, the opening times, what they do. You can get weekend appointments, which no one's aware about. So accessibility of our resources, making sure that a student has a one-to-one engagement with our services present on campus. Next one's equality, so no one will ever suffer alone. Like, that's my main thing. I want to talk to you, so please don't feel shy. If you see me around and have a query, please talk to me. I love talking to people. I like smiling. I like giving you a hug. Just want to.
She gave me a hug earlier and I loved it. Come on.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Thank you.
You say in your manifesto that you have a system that you wish to implement within the international office. Can you discuss this a bit further for us?
Yeah, I'm currently the president of the Hungarian Society, so I already have some experience in international societies. And I think it would be a very helpful system if we could reach out to students within the university who are from our home countries. So I'd like to make a system where cultural and international societies can reach out to students from their countries.
And how are you going to reach out to them?
Well, I think this is going to be my most difficult project because I need to contact both IT parts of the uni and work very hard with the international office as well as the SU. So it's very tough, but I think if there's a good representative for the international students, then I think it's possible to make it.
And you are that representative, you feel?
Yeah, I hope so.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So you also talk about that you want to increase the sort of community feel amongst mature students by maybe coming up with activities.
Yeah.
Can you talk to us about these?
Yeah, I will be organizing various events such as sports tournaments or gatherings in order to increase bonding between the mature students. I think everybody must have the opportunity to meet new people and interact with new people, not in order to learn new cultures and people with different backgrounds.
And how are you feeling about your campaign? Are you positive?
Of course, I'm positive. I wish I will be elected, and anybody who wants to support me can vote me on online. Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, man.